Greetings, humans. I am Anubis, and my last transmission was sent a while ago. Together with Queen An-Ra, we are continuing to build the Planetary Intergalactic Coalition. It has expanded already to beyond many universes, galaxies, star systems, and planets. Now, close to 2,500 galactic civilizations have joined the coalition, who want to live in a peaceful existence without the galactic wars. Our galactic Egyptian race is recognized in the cosmos as one of the most powerful races, and we live on more than 100 planets. We look quite intimidating, as we are between 20 to 25 feet tall. You need to be strong and tall to survive in this colossal universe. Also, this has to do with gravity. You need to be big to be able to stay on the ground, otherwise you will fly away into space. Even our animals are much larger than on Earth, like the 15-foot-tall black cats, 10-feet cobras, and even the scarab beetles are 8 feet tall. As mentioned 10,000 years ago, we came to your planet and offered our assistance with advanced technology. Humankind at that time already started to follow the false gods, who put them under their control, and mankind refused our help, so we left your world. Then later on, we came to see Cleopatra creating the Egyptian civilization on Gaia. During her presence, it was a powerful nation in comparison to today on what you have in Egypt. The glory of moving forward was destroyed by darkness. The name of Egypt was given by Cleopatra, and the 3 pyramids were created by us only for landing. We used to land our spacecrafts on the top of the pyramids and then teleport down inside the structure to visit Cleopatra. Now they are completely useless, as they have been used as a burial place for humans. Your kind chose darkness over light. This is on why you are still living in 3D now and not in 5D or higher. To become a multidimensional civilization, it requires a genuine commitment to spiritual work of light and following the truth. So far, overall, human beings don't express much interest to do the silent daily meditations. Instead, their preference is to become overnight rich, like their controllers, and follow their path of just a materialistic and selfish existence. Many of us repeatedly mentioned more than just once that there are no shortcuts in the ascension process. Yet, humans continue to keep chasing the next thing that will save them, always looking outside themselves from a chosen savior of humanity to now the non-existent 3I/Atlas. A human metaphor for it: the wind blows left, humans run to the left. The wind blows right, humans run to the right, and the cycle continues. You were supposed to have big changes on this planet Earth in 2001, which was stopped by the negative controllers with 9/11 attack in New York, United States. Now it's approaching towards the end of 2025, with no drastic changes still taking place. Why? Because you have been flooded with mostly false information and lies coming from darkness, spread by humans who do not care enough to see if it's actually the truth.
If only the truth was spoken during those years, your whole planet would have transformed into a peaceful and harmonious place to live, and the ascension would have happened by now a long time ago. Yet, many human beings still continue to keep listening and following those same sources, who promised them many things that never came true. This shows that collective humanity prefers lies over the truth. Over 24 years now should have shown humankind that chasing promises and looking for a power outside themselves to save them will get them nowhere. 3I Atlas will be the next false promise when this candle of lie completely burns out, leaving many still in the darkness. Are humans going to hold those sources accountable for spreading this in the first place? Or this is going to be the continuation of the same cycle over the past 24 years? Following lies coming from darkness to purposely sabotage, successfully, and slow down the ascension, because many humans are following and being led by the blind. Don't expect mass landings on your planet at the moment. This is just a fantasy right now. You are not ready to meet us as a whole civilization. Not every soul, but many of you are still too consumed with the fake reality of the 3D matrix, being too busy living your human lives, leaving no time or room for spiritual advancement and contacts with other civilizations. Mankind are still fearful just the idea of a galactic race landing on this planet. It would be seen as an invasion and they would be running for their human lives. The fact that a small group of dark entities who are still holding the whole wealth and control of Earth after billions of years at this point in your modern times is just unacceptable. Where is your warrior spirit for freedom? The human population has embraced from the negative ones the idea of being powerless and playing a victim, finding excuses for everything or blaming things on someone else for on how things are, instead of looking in the mirror. This is just an illusion being presented by the darkness. There are billions of you in this world outnumbering the negative souls by 10 billion. Under the same circumstances, we would become in charge of your whole planet in a short period of time because we value and fight for our freedom. It also has nothing to do with us being a powerful and an advanced galactic civilization. The Dark Ones in power in your world are very weak and have no physical advantage, as they are in the same human bodies like everyone else. They will crumble and fall apart easily. An example of this is on what happened in Nepal this year, where only a part of the population revolted, just the youth overthrowing the negative government in just a few days, for corruption, no future for them, from the lack opportunities from economic instability and empty promises.
What triggered this and reached the boiling point is the Dark Ones tried to ban 26 social media platforms. Humans always have all of the power. It's only all about the motivation. The changes come first from the inside and then appear on the outside. Nepal youth reached their limit on the inside and it manifested on the outside, with protests leading them to removing those in power, who did not serve their best interests or cared at all about them. This led to them electing their own chosen leader to represent them and the country. The bigger the human population in the nation, the easier this can be accomplished with the same result. Darkness has suppressed the technological advancement on Mother Earth, on what you have today. It's below any standards of a high-dimensional reality. The ascension process is a serious matter. Not every race is capable to move into the fifth dimension and beyond. Divine is going to make a final decision regarding humankind. The ascension needs to happen as soon as possible for the survival of humanity. The longer the old system exists, the harder it will be to make the necessary changes in your reality. The old shell of 3D will be dissolved in the future, as Divine is not planning to wait until humans finally decide to collective evolve. If it's necessary, the human civilization will be moved into a different, lower vibrational planet than this one. Divine is in charge of the whole process, and the 3D matrix will disappear without a trace. No matter on what the darkness does, it's only a matter of time. You had an unusual event of a spaceship-like cloud appear in Oklahoma, United States, which is known in your reality as a supercell. This usually happens when high vibrations overpower the lower frequencies. In this case, it was for a different reason. There was a cloaked galactic ship that stayed in the area for a while, maintaining a security presence in the location. Starships from the fifth dimension and higher are high vibrational, so when they stay in a 3D world for a significant enough time in the same place, it will leave an imprint and bleed over to the lower dimension reality. It's time to embrace yourself as a savior and don't count on anybody else. Thank you, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces. Please accept light and peace on my behalf. The universe works in both ways. The souls who follow the truth and light get uplifting to more freedom, while the ones who follow lies and darkness only sink lower, like in a quicksand, to less or no freedom at all. Anubis. Channeled by Erena Velazquez, Ambassador of Galactic Light Forces.